We're just breathing in that fresh oxygen. I'm wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom on this beautiful morning. In this video, we are talking about feeling overwhelmed. This is a topic that we need to talk about. We need to talk about this right now, right here, right now. We are talking about feeling overwhelmed in life. Feeling overwhelmed, feeling like we're running out of time. And those are the two topics we're gonna hit today. Feeling overwhelmed and feeling like you're running out of time. Because this is something that I've noticed in my life that I've been feeling a little bit from time to time. We got some heavy Mars energies. Mars is going to go retrograde in the sign that it is currently in. And there's lots of heavy energies, lots of tension right now with the Saturn-Uranus square going on. So even just in general, in this world, in this society, it's always easy to slip into feelings of being overwhelmed and feeling like you're running out of time and feeling like we have to rush, feeling like there's nowhere to go. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And the first thing I want to say is that if you are feeling overwhelmed, you are not alone. If you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling like you have to rush and like you're running out of time and like there's so much to do, you are not alone. You are not alone. You are not the only one that is feeling overwhelmed. You are not the only one on the planet that is feeling trapped, that feels like there's so much to do but not enough time. You are not the only one. So many people are going through this right now on the planet, and it can be a struggle, but I just want to remind you, you are not alone, and you are never alone. Any difficulty, any situation, any challenge that you go through in this life, it's so easy sometimes to feel like you're alone and feel like you're the only one going through this thing. I'm the only one. It's so easy to feel lonely and to feel like this, but you are never alone. This is something that we must always remind ourselves of. You are never alone in this universe. The only way you become alone, I'm going to tell you guys, the only way you become truly alone, what I've realized is that you only become truly alone when you abandon yourself, when you abandon your mission, when you abandon your own life. That's when you become alone. And that's what I'm learning, and that's what I'm realizing. So you are not alone in your struggle. You are not alone in your journey. You have the entire universe on your side. You are the universe. You are the universe. You have the entire universe on your side, rooting for you. Because you are everything. You are everything. So you are not alone in your feelings of tension, stress, being overwhelmed, like you're running out of time, like you have to rush to get things done, like there's a deadline. The next thing I want to say is that time isn't even real. You are not running out of time. It's an illusion. Because once you complete that thing, life goes on. Time still goes on. Deadlines don't even make sense. Time isn't even real. You see, time is only real in one dimension of reality, the fourth dimension, your mind. That's where time exists. That's where time seems to exist, it's just a perception. It's just an illusion. It's just energy in motion, the planets, the planetary motion, right? The sun moving. It creates like this illusion of time, but it's really just energy. And when you enter the fifth dimension, you basically realize time isn't real, It's a big hoax. It's a big lie. It's a complete joke. Time isn't even real. Time is a man-made concept. Actually, it's a human brain-made concept that can seem very real, It can seem very real. It can seem like at times, we're running out of time. There's so much to do. Not enough hours in the day. There's so much I want to do. We only feel like we're running out of time, like we have to rush, when we're trying to do too much, When we're trying to do too much, we feel like we're running out of time. We feel like there's nowhere to go, like we're suffocated with too much things to do and not enough time. But I want to remind you to take it easy, to let it go. If we want to let go of the feelings of being overwhelmed, feeling stressed, too much tension, too much things to do, stop doing so much. Take a minute, take a day, take a few days, take a week, take a month. It doesn't matter, because again, time isn't real. You know, month, the word month comes from the word moon, the planet, the moon. Month, one lunar cycle is 1 month. Fun fact if you didn't know that. But anyways, we need to let things go. We need to sit back and take a break. Because, another fun fact for today's video, over 70% of the planet overworks. Over 70% of the planet overworks themselves. The majority of people on this planet are doing too much, working too much, and this has everything to do with the fact that the planet is in a more masculine state. We have gone too much on the masculine side, and a lot of us are starting to revert back to the feminine side, where we go within. The feminine world is within. Masculine is more about doing things, daytime energy. We can see, there's light, we're scavenging for food, we're doing things, we're building things, we're getting things done, we're interacting. That's daytime masculine energy, and there's too much of that on the planet. And we need to move towards this feminine energy. Let it go. Okay, you don't have to do so much. You don't have to save the world. You don't have to complete all these things, complete 1 million projects, make $1 million. You just have to let it go sometimes. And when you let it go, when you take a break, when you take a rest, okay, stop working so much, stop doing so much. Okay, it's so easy to overwork yourself. It's so easy to slip into that grind mentality, like I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta start my own business, I gotta advertise, I gotta do all these things. Okay, yes, these things are great, but it's all about balance. What I'm saying is that we are doing too much. It's not about not doing anything at all. We are just doing too much, and this is what I believe. This is what I believe is the cause of so much stress and so much tension and so much anxiety on the planet. We're doing too much. We're too involved. And a great mindset to have is let it go. Just let it go and go within. Just let it go and tune within to yourself. See, when we let things go, when we let all the things that are outside of us, let them go and tune within. Tune into yourself. Take a break. Take a rest. Okay, last night I was sitting for an hour, just sitting. University. Too many of us are going to university. You know what university means? You never sit. You never sit. Why? It's the universe asking you. You know, you never sit. You never rest. You never sit down and stop doing. Why? University. I figured that out. I had that download when I was in university. I had that download. That's what that word means. You never sit. Why? Okay, that's what I realized. We need to sit down more. Just literally sit down. Stop doing so much. Take a break. And a lot of us, we don't want to admit this because society's going to call us lazy, going to call us a failure if we just sit down for a minute and spend some time with ourselves. We're lazy. You're a lazy person. No, you are not lazy. That's when you're actually doing the real work. That's when you're actually doing the real work. When you choose to sit down and spend time alone, spend time with your thoughts. See, most people can't do that. Most people can't sit down with no distractions at all. Last night I was sitting for an hour, just sitting with 639 hertz, opening my heart chakra. 639 hertz, very powerful frequency. Letting go. Letting go. That's when you do the real work. Okay? You are not a lazy person. If you sit down with yourself, no distractions, that is not easy to do. Okay, that is not easy to do. You are rewiring your brain. You are telling your brain, I don't have to do all these things. I can sit down and just be with the energy, be with the breath, be with myself. This is how we let go of the feelings of being overwhelmed, feeling like we're running out of time. See, when you sit down with yourself and do nothing, no distractions, no Netflix, no YouTube, no phone, no Snapchat, no Instagram, nothing. Nothing. Okay, you can put a frequency on, but no mind distractions. When you sit down with yourself with no mental distractions, you begin to enter the fifth dimension. That's how you enter the fifth dimension. You stop doing so much and you go within, because it's a vibration within you. The fifth dimension is a vibration. It's a level of consciousness that you find within yourself. You find it within yourself, and you can't find it if you're always distracted, if you're always overwhelmed, doing too much. So let go of the things, let go of all the ideas. Let go of the idea that I have to save the world and I have to make all this money and I have to complete all these tasks. You need to go within. You need to heal. Heal. Okay, this is a great way to let go of being overwhelmed. Let go of the idea that we're running out of time. Let go of the feeling that we have to rush. We need to heal. We don't need to rush. We need to heal. And healing takes time. Healing is not quick. Okay, we grew up believing that we could take a pill for something and all our illnesses are just gone if we take a pill. But the truth is that healing takes time. Healing takes time. I'm realizing this. Healing takes time. Mental healing takes time. Spiritual healing, emotional healing. It takes time. Even physical healing. Your wound isn't going to heal overnight. It takes time. It takes time and energy. So realize that healing is going to take time. If for many years we're overworked, we're working too much, it's going to take time to go the other way and go back to balance, return back to balance. And that's what it's really about, returning back to balance. Okay, this is what we need to do to let go of the anxiety, the stress, being overwhelmed, return back to balance. You see, like I said, with the masculine and feminine, we're too masculine, we're too much on the masculine side. We need to balance it out, okay? And, you know, with the feminine side, it can seem like in the society, oh, if you're just sitting with yourself, you're not doing anything. You're not being masculine enough. You're not being somebody in society. No, let that go. Let that go. That's just an idea. The only truth is within you, what you feel like you need to do. You're not a lazy person. You're only a lazy person if you think you are. You're only a lazy person, okay? You're only a bad person if you tell yourself that you are, if you believe that you are. It's all in the belief. Okay, you can return to balance, and you find that within you. The feminine side is within you. You see, a lot of us got out of tune with this. We got out of tune with this because we're doing too much, because we're too distracted, because our mind is always active. See, the right brain hemisphere is the intuitive, artistic side, letting go, more feminine. And the left brain, which is what we're stuck in too much, is the analytical thinking mind. Now, yes, we do have both sides. We need to use both sides. But again, we're using the left side too much. We're thinking too much. We're doing too much. We're trying to complete too many tasks, and we get overwhelmed. And then this is why so many people are stuck in addictions. We're stuck, you know, in addictions, in patterns, because we go to work all day. We're too active, too much thinking, and then the right brain's like needs more activity, so it needs all that dopamine, needs that dopamine hit for pleasure, and this is why we're imbalanced. Okay, when you sit with yourself, when you truly just sit with yourself, let go of the thinking, and enter your heart space, you realize what life is really about. You realize time isn't real. You realize a couple things, okay? You realize time isn't real. You realize that you're entering the fifth dimension, okay? And you realize that life is really a gift, that everything is within. That's what you also realize, that everything is within. The true feelings, the true joy, the true happiness, it's all found within. So I hope you guys are finding success in letting go of being overwhelmed, letting go of the concept of time, feeling like you're running out of time. I hope you are working on yourself. That's the real work. That's the real work we need to do on the planet, to heal and to work on ourselves and to rewire our minds for love and peace and connection and acceptance. That's the real work, okay? So I wish you guys all the best in your journey. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking the video, for commenting down below. how you are healing, what you are doing to let go of being overwhelmed, to let go of feeling like you're running out of time. Let me know below right now what you are doing, how you are feeling. Let me know. I reply to all my comments. I love each and every single one of them, and I really appreciate connecting with you guys on here. It really is a gift, and I don't want to take it for granted. Okay, I appreciate all of you guys, this connection we have. So thank you for being here. I love you so much. Like the video. Check out my Patreon in the description. I'm going to start doing live streams if I get more patrons, so go ahead and join my Patreon. Go ahead, check out my crystal shop, Freedom Vibes Crystals. Just announced it to all of you, so go buy my crystals, check it out. We got beautiful crystals, Freedom Vibes Crystals on Etsy. Thank you all so much for being here, and make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.